are back, and we are at Dutch Bros.
That's mine.
Hey.
This one's yours.
I get the big one.
I got the little one.
As we're continuing our journey through trying different restaurants throughout Orlando and other places that we explore, this is a little bit of a chain because it's not just in Orlando. They have them in Arizona.
Fun fact is that we used to go to Dutch Bros quite often when we lived in Arizona. So when we found out that they came here to Orlando, we were stoked. So happy. So what we got was, this is actually a mango smoothie, and I added whipped cream to it.
And that is a kid size.
Yep.
We've never had their smoothies before. Family members of ours have tried them, but we've never tried one, so we thought we'd try something new today. And then we also got our favorite, and we're sharing it. So this is their large, 32 ounces,
yep,
right?
32 ounces.
And this is the trifecta. They don't always have it on the menu anymore because they shrunk the menu, but when we lived in Phoenix, it was always on the menu. But it's basically chocolate milk, 4 shots of espresso, and then dark chocolate sauce, white chocolate sauce, and caramel.
So which one are you going to start with?
This one. The coffee.
Nope, that's the baby straw.
Straw.
Look at the size difference.
And mine's Christmas wrapped. Can you open it for me? I'm a straw person.
Yeah, they ask if you want a straw or not, and usually we do get straws just because we like to drink our iced coffees through straws. It's just the way we like ours. And one fun fact about getting Dutch Bros is that their larges come with 4 shots of espresso. If you get a large from Starbucks, it only comes with 2 shots of espresso. So
yeah, you definitely get your money's worth for the size drink that you pay for at Dutch Bros.
The other great part about Dutch Bros that I like, selfishly, is that they still pull the shots themselves. So like they physically grind the coffee. They actually have like a big espresso machine. So that's one thing that I really enjoy about Dutch Bros is that they do it by hand, not Starbucks. It just presses a button and it kind of just does it themselves. But I don't want to compare it to Starbucks because we're here at Dutch Bros. How is it?
And they're all different. You take a sip.
Take a sip.
Chocolatey deliciousness.
There is just something about chocolate milk with espresso, dark chocolate syrup, white chocolate syrup, and caramel all mixed together.
It's just like dark chocolatey goodness.
The robust flavor that you get is absolutely amazing. It's like rich from the espresso, but then like sweet and savory from like the dark chocolate. It has like that salty flavor, but then like the sweetness of the caramel and white chocolate is just absolutely phenomenal.
I honestly can't even taste anything but chocolate, but I just know that it's made with all those flavors. And right now, since it's not on the menu, you have to make it yourself, so you have to put all those flavors in it. But I don't ever really taste white chocolate or caramel. I just get like a dark chocolate yumminess from the drink.
One thing that if you're not familiar with Dutch Bros is they have probably 50 different flavors available.
Yeah, they have tons of flavors. Like when we lived in Phoenix years ago, their menu was the biggest drink menu I had ever seen, and I was like, stressed figuring out how to order. And then I don't know if somebody recommended it to me that worked there at the time, or I just was like, oh well, I like sweet coffee drinks, so I tried it, and now it's both of our go-tos.
You better get this away from me because I've like chugged it already.
I will say the downside to Dutch Bros is their espresso isn't our top choice. Like, it's not our absolute favorite espresso.
Yeah, back to like my comment before is that they pull their own espresso. So sometimes if it's pulled well, it tastes really good. Like this one's like really good.
One.
Sometimes if they pull it wrong, it's like burnt or like watered down. So it's just like...
Which I will say I get that at other coffee places too. I've gotten it at Starbucks before. I've got it at mom and pop shops where it's been burnt tasting or whatever. But that is sometimes the downside of just probably coffee drinks in general. But that is our only pet peeve. I'm all for the pricing that they do at Dutch Bros. I find it very affordable.
So this 32 ounce, to that comment, not to cut you off, sorry. But to that point, this 32 ounce with 4 shots of espresso, chocolate milk, and 3 flavors, they don't charge you for flavors.
Nope.
$5.95.
Yep.
After tax, it was like $6.45.
Yeah.
If you go get this at Starbucks, add 2 extra shots, that's $1.25 a shot. you're north of like $9
Yeah.
for this, and you don't even get a 32 ounce. I think it's what, a 24 ounce. I think is their large. They have like a Trenta, which is like 30 ounces, but still, Dutch Bros small, medium, large, and their large is a 32 ounce. Just
the biggest thing that we like is that they give you the 4 for $4. So it's like the 4 shots of espresso for a large drink that you definitely don't get at Starbucks.
Right.
All right, smoothie time. Something that we've never tried here before.
They gave me a little baby straw. It's almost like a cocktail straw, but I added in the whipped cream because I want it to be more sweet. So this is the mango smoothie. I can't even suck it through the straw. With the whipped cream on top, tastes like ice cream.
It's definitely got a strong mango flavor.
So to this, I wouldn't really consider it a smoothie. I would consider it more of
like
an icy. So basically, I think all they do is add mango puree to like ice, and then just blend it all together.
Definitely a strong mango flavor.
But it's really tasty. It's probably one of the better mango smoothies.
It's not my favorite.
I guess more for me.
Yes, more for you.
But look how cute this little baby cup is.
I know, the cup is so cute.
I wouldn't say this is the best deal. This was $3.45 for a little baby mango smoothie, but we didn't want too much coffee, so we decided to try something different. I've never had
to share it with you guys.
Right. My dad's gotten the strawberry smoothie.
Yep.
And he said he didn't even share it with anybody first off.
He downed it in like, and what it's in a kid's size either, and he downed it probably in less than 5 minutes, and I was like, oh, it's already gone. So it's more of like Jack said, like an icy than a smoothie, but it's good. I wouldn't say the mango flavor is for me again. I do love mango stuff, but that one is just a different taste for the mango.
I don't know if you can hear the crunch, but I'm crunching on like big pieces of ice.
It's almost like, is it 7-Eleven that has the more icy ones?
Not
like ices, but they're like more slushies. It's more like a slushie.
Do you remember
the slush puppies? It's more like a slush puppy.
I was just about to say that. Us 90s kids. Do you know like the slush puppies? It's similar to that.
Texture is like a slush puppy.
Yep. But definitely tasty. I probably wouldn't get this one specifically again. I would probably try. They have milkshakes as well. We were between a milkshake and this, and I went with this because we were getting so much milk in the
coffee.
in the coffee.
We were like,
so we decided like, oh, we'll try this instead and give this a try. It's really tasty as like a light, bright drink on like a hot Florida day. But definitely, Erica wouldn't get again. I probably would, but I would go for a smoothie first. Actually, I would go for coffee first, but if we're getting a large one, I'd probably go for a smoothie or a shake instead.
All in all, definitely give Dutch Bros a try if you have one in your area, or if you're in and around the Orlando area. They're opening more locations throughout Orlando as we speak.
They also have other locations in other states. So if you're not here in Orlando, you can also check in and around your local area.
Yeah,
they might have
see
one
if they're
there.
building. Other things that we have had that we did not order today are the sodas. I usually get the electric berry soda, which is like blue raspberry and lime. And I think they just put blue raspberry flavor, lime flavor, and soda water. And it comes together like a beautiful blue icy. That's not an icy. So if you're not in a coffee mood and you don't want a smoothie or a milkshakes?
Yeah, shake. They call them shakes, but I would say they're similar to milkshakes. But we've never had those.
Then try the soda, because I mean, I love pop in general, but it's cool that you can get a blue raspberry lime pop with like no caffeine in it because it's just flavoring. So try that. They have lemonades, so you could always try a lemonade. His sister loves their chai tea. We're not chai tea people, so we've never got that.
She loves that and their sweet tea as well.
And
their sweet tea is really good.
Oh yeah, my mom loves their sweet tea.
And then the other thing I've had, and this was when they were running it back in the summertime, that they had like the cookie dough flavor.
Freeze.
And I had the blended freeze, so it's similar to like a gas station blended coffee, but 10 times better. It's like their blended coffee mixed with flavors, and they had a cookie dough one that actually had actual cookie dough pieces in it, and it was fantastic. I highly recommend their like seasonal menu. So they go through like seasonal menus. Like last month they had like the pumpkin and pumpkin, like creme brulee pumpkin or something like that. But right now they have peppermint. I'm not the biggest fan of peppermint.
It's peppermint and hazelnut right now, and that's not really for us. If you do their hot coffee, I don't recommend doing it with the half and half. We always prefer it with the milk.
They call it Blvd here. So if you see Blvd, that just means that they use half and half, and it's like really heavy.
Very
heavy.
Like
it's like drinking it straight out of the carton or container.
Yes.
So if you don't like heavy coffees, steer clear of the Blvd. That's the one kind of cool part about this, is that they offer that option.
Yeah.
But it's not for everybody.
So you can get like like what he was talking about, the pumpkin latte. You can get it as a pumpkin Blvd, and we did that before, and it was not for us. Too much.
Very heavy.
Yes, very heavy.
You get a big milk belly out. It's like eating a whole container, like carton of ice cream in a drink form.
Yeah.
It's like crazy. And it's like not even like a large, it's a medium or a small that we would get. And it's just like, whoa. We didn't know what it was, so we ordered it one time when we first were exploring Dutch Bros, and we were like, whoa, this is heavy, thick.
Yeah.
It tasted delicious until you hit that.
We were trying to figure out what we did wrong with our order, and then we finally started learning Dutch Bros and learning what their different drink names meant, and we were like, okay, Blvd is half and half, not for us.
The best part is that they have a secret menu, so you can basically make anything and everything that your heart really desires, and you can mix flavors all you want. I probably could have made a strawberry mango smoothie, or I could have added coconut to it and made like a coconut mango smoothie or something like that, because
they're very open to that.
Yeah. So, and check out online, because people on different websites have secret menus. So there's different secret menu items.
Basically, the one that we get now is kind of a secret menu item, because it's not around all year long and you have to build it yourself, and it's called the trifecta. So you could look it up too if you can't remember.
And if you
want to try it, just look up trifecta Dutch Bros, and somebody will have it out there posted of what it was.
And if you remember the name of your coffee that you like ours is the trifecta for the example, you can go up there and say, I'll take a trifecta, and they'll know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So if you remember the secret menu item that you want, they'll remember it. So thanks for joining us as we reviewed Dutch Bros.
And we'll continue to explore different spots that we've either already been to or have never been to here and around Orlando, and anywhere else we end up traveling to. We will see you around like a donut.